frustrated parents and students protesting upcoming boundary changes for several schools in the South Charlotte area. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. So we can tell you the boundary changes are part of a CMS plan to address overcrowding in that southern portion of Mecklenburg County. 2 relief schools are also being built. And in just 1 week, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board is set to vote on the changes impacting thousands of students and their families.
That's right. WCNC Charlotte's Shamarria Morrison joining us live from South Charlotte. Shay, this is widely impactful for family and students, correct?
Yeah, no, that's right. These boundary changes mean a lot of things for a lot of different families. One example could be you could be zoned right now for an elementary school that's maybe a mile away from your home, but a new boundary change could mean that you go up to 8 miles to that new elementary school. We even have some students who are here experiencing 2 friends. Maybe they go to the same middle school, but next year they'd be going to separate high schools, and only because they don't live on the same side of the road. Hands linked together between the campuses of Alexander Graham Middle and Myers Park High School. It's a form of symbolism. Alexander Graham Middle Schooler Kate and Cicely were a link on this chain. They've been friends.
We met in 6th grade.
Yeah, we stayed friends throughout all the years.
Yeah, throughout middle school.
Current boundary plans for South County schools would split the 2 students between Myers Park and South Mecklenburg High School. Kate would no longer go to Myers Park.
We've been to open house, we've been to the sports meeting. I just don't want to I'm already sort of used to it.
Kate's new school would be South Meck, and that would put her miles away from her home. Further down the road, there is another type of protest happening.
A person who lives in South Charlotte, we know that there's going to be change. We understand that changes will be made. It just feels like with this most recent recommendation, the changes have been unfairly loaded on the Polo Ridge Elementary community.
Polo Ridge Elementary children could go to up to 3 new schools in the next few years. The feeder pattern, or the next school a student is expected to attend based on current zoning plans, would change.
They've added in a feeder split at the elementary level, which means they don't all move from 5th grade on to middle school. So that's new. We'll be going to the new, soon to be built Relief Middle School. Then there is another feeder split at the middle school level where they split again. And then they will be going to the new Relief High School.
One parent saying the load to open up 2 schools is too heavy.
A lot of need for volunteers to be in here helping in the classrooms, helping with special events, helping proctor the end of grade exams. It doesn't end just because the doors have opened.
They have only one ask.
No single school should have the burden of opening both the Relief Middle and the Relief High School, one or the other.
And we know that these parents only have just about a week to try to appeal to board members who will vote on Tuesday night to either approve of these plans, modify them, or reject them outright. Live in South Charlotte, Shamarria Morrison, WCNC Charlotte.
A lot of folks passionate about this for sure. Shay, thank you. Don't forget, we've been following the story at length. We do have a detailed map of those boundaries, the proposals at least, and the changes that could impact your family's home school, all at WCNC.com.